Thank you all so much for being here. I just want to welcome you, and I'm so grateful to have you share this really special, beautiful moment with me today. I hope you guys have enjoyed your breakfast so far. This book has been such a beautiful experience writing. It's been about 1.5 years in the process. And I've poured my heart and soul into it. And the reason why Mastering Your Mean Girl is so important is because we all have that fear-based voice inside our head that tells us that we're not good enough, and maybe our thighs look fat in this, and that we're not smart enough and that we can't do things. And it's my absolute mission in the world to get this book into as many females' hands as I possibly can. It's my dream to have it in the school curriculum. I only wish that I grew up with this knowledge, but I kind of had to hit rock bottom and fall really sick for me to change my life and to really turn things around. And I don't want that for anybody. I don't want anybody to have to get sick or have an accident or something like that for them to kind of go, you know what, there is another way to live. You can have that by just reading this book. I'm so proud of it, and like I said, I've poured my heart and soul into it. And I feel like, whether between when you woke up this morning and since you got here, you've probably had a few mean girl thoughts. Maybe it was like, that dress looks really crap. You're not gonna wear that, are you? Something like that. So the thing is that we can all learn to master that voice and to live a life of love and to live the life of our dreams. And it's our absolute birthright. No matter what your mean girl says to you, your birthright is to live from a place of love and to live a life of your dreams. So I'm so grateful that you guys are all here helping me celebrate and sharing this really, really special moment with me. It is so beautiful, and I just wish every one of you and your friends could read this book. So please grab a copy, give it to all of your sisters and your besties and your mums, and get it into their hands. The younger the better. So for anyone who has daughters, get it into their hands. And there's a few people that I really want to thank, and I've written it down so that I don't forget, and I'll probably get really emotional. But I just first of all wanted to thank all of you for being here. Each and every one of you here has a very special connection to me, and you mean the world to me, and you've had some sort of inspiration in my life and in my journey. So I'm really honored that you're here and you've chosen to be in this space with me this morning. There's probably a million other things that you could have done this morning. You've probably all got to-do lists this long like I do, but you chose to be here and share this with me, so I'm so honored. I want to thank my darling mum for being here, for coming all the way from Brisbane to be here and share this moment with me. I want to thank everyone who's made this day really special. Obviously, I didn't do all of this on my own. This has been, so many people have helped with this. Sula from Styronese Organics, her beautiful activated nuts. Kirsten from Orchard Street, all the beautiful juices and the breads. Lee, where are you? Lee and her beautiful teas. We've had Morgan's gorgeous voice serenading us. Gemma, who's behind me. I can just hear this quickly. So yeah, you can get it then. But yeah. Any other questions? Yes.
What was your favourite moment creating the book?
My favourite moment was Nick and I went away on a creative bender, I called it. And it was a 6-week creative bender in the Noosa hinterland, where he was writing music and I was writing this. And that's all I did. We just totally immersed ourselves in the creating process. And I didn't do anything else. Like, I took off emails. I didn't do anything. I was just writing. I woke up at 5 a.m. I did my morning routine. I wrote till lunchtime. I sat in the sun and ate my lunch, and then I went back to writing from like 1 till 6, and then had dinner and went to bed. And I did that consistently, and for me that was the best way to get it out. And I was just in the most picturesque, beautiful place. I was sitting there most of the time in a bikini, sometimes topless, sunbaking whilst I was writing. And it was just like I was just in this magical place covered with beautiful Mother Nature and writing and just expressing myself. That was probably the most beautiful part.
She was naked, actually.
I didn't want to tell them. I didn't want to say I wrote most of this book naked, but I did. I really did, because it was like nice weather up in Noosa and I wanted to get a
I think an all over body, an all over tan really helps with the creative process.
I agree. Well, I was like, I might kill two birds with one stone, tan and write. So yeah, thank you. Any other questions? Yes.
Do you have a favourite chapter, or a chapter that really, when you've worked with people, really makes the biggest difference to them?
I think my favourite chapter is probably one of the first ones, which is Love Over Fear, because I believe that everything in life can be done from either love or from fear. I think sometimes us women feel like we have 50 choices. We're like, I don't know what to do, should I do this or do that? At the end of the day, it's either from a place of love or from a place of fear, from what you choose to eat, who you surround yourself with, the work that you do, everything. And when women really understand that and they're like, okay, it's really that simple. It's simple, but it doesn't mean it's always easy, because we have all these temptations. So when they really grasp the concept of doing things from a place of love, I've seen the most radical shifts in people's lives, health, wellness, everything. So that for me is probably one of the most rewarding things to witness. So yeah. Any other questions? Yes.
When was the point where you knew you had to write a book?
Well, I've been writing a blog for a couple of years, and I felt like I just had to home everything in one spot. So it wasn't like an exact moment, but it was just like feeling of, okay, this needs to be in like something. And I was like, is it a program? Is it a book? I wasn't really sure. And then I just sat down and wrote the outline for this very, very quickly. Wrote the 10-chapter outline, and then sat down, and a majority of the book came out. The first 45,000 words came out in the first 2 weeks of when I was away. So I wrote a majority of the skeleton of it in those first 2 weeks, and then I left it for a little while. Then I returned back to it in another intense week, and I wrote the next 30,000 words. And then it was the editing and the sculpting that takes a little bit of time back and forth. But yeah, there wasn't like one exact moment. It was more just a feeling of it has to be kind of something. And I just followed that. Yeah. Any other questions? Yes.
Can you tell us a bit more about like what you have online to support the book? Because it's not just the book you have, it is,
Yeah. Yes.
There is a program going with it?
Yes, there is.
Yeah.
So, yeah, of course. So I've also got, if you pre-order the book, you guys are all getting a book anyway, so don't worry. If you pre-order the book, you can get, I've created 10 meditations to complement each chapter. So I've worked with this amazing sound technology in India, this guy in India, and each track complements the chapter, and it helps you drop into a really deep transcendent state. So it's really amazing. It's the first time I've used the technology. It's amazing. And then I've also created the Mastering Your Mean Girl 10-week activation program. So once you read the book, at the end of the book, you can take it a step further and really implement everything that we've spoken about in the book and really live it, like have tangible experiences with it. And it's just the next step. For me, growing and evolving doesn't end after high school or university. Like, I am always reading, I am learning, I'm listening to podcasts, I'm constantly wanting to grow and evolve. And that's why this book and the meditations and the program help you keep evolving and growing. I don't think we ever get to a point where we're like, yeah, I'm enlightened, I don't need anything else. If you do, let me know how you got there. I'd love to know. But I don't think that ever happens. I think we're constantly growing and learning and evolving. And this isn't just another self-help spiritual book. This is a guide that every female needs to read, whether you're 15 or whether you're 65, it doesn't matter. It will resonate with every single person, whether you're a mother or you're not, whatever. It's just so powerful, and I've given it to you guys in digestible language that allows you to really resonate with the work. So if you want to grab the program as well, you're more than welcome to. It's really beautiful. I've poured my heart and soul into that too. That was fun creating, so it's good. Any other questions? Yes, darling.
Is there anything special starting today by any chance?
Oh, there is! There is, I forgot about that. So today, for the next week, I've created, and some people are involved in this that are here, the Biggest Badass Book Bonuses, it's called. So if you pre-order my book between now and next week, you qualify for some bonuses, and there's 5 different tiers. So depending how many books you buy, you get a whole heap of bonuses, like epic bonuses, like the most amazing stuff. And some people here are a part of that. And it's really fun. So if you have any family members or friends that want to order a whole heap of books, you could definitely send them there, because they get a lot of my programs for free, and a lot of other things for free, and goodies and yoga and dinners with me and retreats and all sorts of fun things. So send them to my website and they can check that out. Yes?
Is it possible to wholesale the book in retail stores?
Yes, absolutely. Yes, we could do that. Good idea, Sula. I like your thinking. Great. Any other questions? No, perfect. Well, thank you again so much for being here and sharing this with me. I'm so honored and feel bursting with love, literally. I woke up this morning and I was just like, is this today? Like, how amazing. Please enjoy everything, and I'd love to get a photo with you all. I'd love to hug you if I haven't already hugged you. And yeah, just I'm so honored. Thank you so much for being here and sharing this special day with me. Thank you. Now you can feast on the beautiful food. Enjoy. Oh. Thank you, gorgeous. I'm so hot from that. Gemma for her beautiful photography. And you know what I love about this is, like, everyone here, it's a collaboration. Like, all of these beautiful sisters, they're such a big part of my life, and this is what, one of the messages in Mastering Your Mean Girl. It's about celebrating your sisters. And I know I grew up in a very competitive industry, and it was about comparison, and I have a whole chapter on comparisonitis, which I suffered from for a very long time. So for me, one of my most favorite things to do is bring together like-minded people and to collaborate. So I've loved doing it on this beautiful project. Okay, yeah, that's, and then I was like, no, tick, mental tick. Obviously, my amazing Australian and New Zealand publisher, HarperCollins, who are all down the end there, the beautiful ladies down there, and especially Catherine, like, thank you so much for believing in me and believing in Mastering Your Mean Girl. You've been such an inspiration to me, and to have you share this journey with me, and just from the first moment you believed in me and my message and believed in living from a place of love. So I'm so grateful to you, and to have created this magical guide for women together. So thank you so much. Thank you. And I also have to thank my US publishers, Penguin Random House, for also believing in the importance of living from a place of love over fear. Thank you to my amazing team, these gorgeous girls, the MA Go-To girls, helping me create my beautiful mission, and also being on this journey with me, also inspiring so many women. Like, you know, everyone looks up to you girls as well, and having you on this journey, holding my hand, is just amazing. I couldn't have asked for a more amazing team. And to my absolute right-hand woman, my everything woman, Sam, without you, none of this would happen. You're so special to me, and I love you dearly, and I can't believe we actually pulled this off. So I'm so grateful for everything that you do, and just for you sharing this mission as well of wanting to inspire women and help them live their best life. It's, as you know, so rewarding, and the emails and the messages that we get in, it's just like goosebumps, goosebumps, goosebumps. So I'm so grateful to be able to walk this path with you and to hold hands in the process and just create magic together. I'm so grateful. And finally, thank you to my darling husband, who's just lounging up the back there. You're like this, yeah. I said to him this morning, he goes, am I going to be the only guy? And I was like, yeah. In a room of like almost 40 women, 40 goddesses, he was like, oh, that's kind of cool. So I'm sure he's just really enjoying it up there. Thank you for believing in me so much, believing in mastering your mean girl, inspiring me every single day to master my mean girl, because I still have one. I'm not standing up here proclaiming that I'm enlightened and that I don't have one, but this book gives you the tools of how to work through when she pops up, because for so long she ran my life, and she doesn't have to anymore. So this is a guide to help you live your best life from a place of love. And Nick has been such an inspiration. He is every day. He inspires me to be a better person, to grow, to evolve, to master my mean girl. And thank you for believing in my message. And thank you for believing in choosing love over fear. I'm so grateful to have you in my life.